This week on Steel Horse Thunder.
It's fantastic. I just love it out here.
My heart's racing.
I'll tell you what, you're going to be a star. It's it's a bunch of motorcycle action. Everybody seems to get along with everybody else, which actually is better than family because most families argue. You're going to smoke the competition. Roger, we just took a lap around the Indy 500. I got up to 75 miles an hour. What do you think you're going to get up to here?
8th mile today, it'll run about 136.
All that and much more on Steel Horse Thunder. Hey, you know, the last couple of weeks have been pretty heavy on Steel Horse Thunder. So this week we're going to lighten it up. We have some fun footage from the Miracle Ride last week, and we also have some fun footage coming up this week. Cindy, where are we at?
We're at the Miracle Trail Ride on the A-Bait property. They're going to be doing off-road activities where the proceeds go to Riley Hospital.
Again, another weekend where we get to raise money for Riley Hospital, but there's some pretty cool stuff going on out here.
Pretty cool.
Hey, we're just moments away from the Indianapolis Drill Team Police doing their routine out here. We were very fortunate. Sergeant Brett McAtee let us come out here. We're going to get some good footage and maybe a little behind-the-scenes stuff going on here. Hey, Brent, I know you guys come out here a lot to help out with the Miracle Ride and everything else. What are we going to see today?
You're going to see the drill team hopefully at its best. We have about 25 different maneuvers or formations that we do during our show. A show of this type will last about 20 minutes. We figure we can keep their attention that long, but guys practice every week and I think they're ready. Move, header. Inside out, move, fountain, fountain. Twos.
What makes you guys come back here? I know you've been here quite a few times. I mean, just about every time I'm out here, I see you guys out here. What makes you come back year after year?
Well, that's pretty obvious. The children at Riley's. You know, our drill team's all about doing worthy events, and nothing we do is more worthy than this. The Miracle Ride, what can I say? You know, what they do is fantastic, and our drill team, and myself included, have been involved in the Miracle Ride since it started. 2 piercing wedges, move, 2 piercing wedges. Rolling wave, move, move, twos, move, shrink the circle, down to a bike length, hold your bike length in the line, meet your partner, roll out. It's actually pretty cool. It is a big commitment. I know I've said this before, but all of our travels are paid for by private money. We don't use taxpayers' money or department money to do all that. It's individuals and businesses in Indianapolis and around the country that want us to get out and spread our goodwill ambassador message for law enforcement. LT, be sure to use your siren. Do an inside out at the fence. We'll split the rail. This is my 32nd year on the drill team, so I've been a lot of places because of it, and what a ride.
So they let you start doing this at 12 years old, huh?
God love you. It was somewhere in there. Actually, when I came on the department, I was the youngest sworn officer at the time. So, but it's worked good later in my career. It's worked good too.
Roger, we just took a lap around the Indy 500. I got up to 75 miles an hour. What do you think you're going to get up to here?
8th mile today, it'll run about 136.
Say 8th mile?
8th mile, yes.
Wow. So what kind of racing is going on out here today?
This is bracket racing where we predict our number, and that way everything's run by numbers instead of by the car. So they put it in the system, like the guy next to me, he's dialed 6.68 to my 5.07. So he'll get that much head start of what he is slower than me. So it's all in reaction time and how close we are running our number that we predicted.
He gets the green light first, and then obviously you can't go out of your bracket, right?
Yeah. If you go faster, it's called a breakout, and you could lose unless the other guy does it worse.
Oh. So you still have a chance, even if you screw up. As long as he screws up worse, you can still do it.
Yes. If it's a double mess up, you hope to be on the right side.
So how long have you been doing this?
This will be my 28th year.
Wow, that's a long time.
Well, these junior dragster guys get to start at 8 years old. I didn't get to till I was 24.
Right. Yeah, it's amazing how young everybody gets started nowadays. It's not like the older days when we were growing up. But man, I'll tell you what, this is a really cool ride you got here. I'm going to wish you the best of luck.
But thank you very much. Glad you guys are out here.
All right, I see you in line for the drag racing. What do you got under the hood of this thing?
It's a 454 stroker. It's fast.
I'm guessing. I mean, are you going up against this guy over here?
Yeah, it could be.
I hope not, it's my husband.
That's why he gave us the dirty look.
We're faster. He can't handle it.
That's right.
Well, I tell you what, I was really impressed when I saw you guys up here. I mean, I couldn't believe when you were smoking the tires at the start-finish line earlier, I couldn't believe the tires are still on it.
It's just unbelievable. The burnout is just amazing.
All right.
Hops everywhere.
All right, so you think you're going to get up to about 130, 140?
I'm hoping.
We'll have to pull the chute.
Yeah, we could have to pull the chute.
Definitely have to pull the chute. All right, man, you ladies be careful out there.
Thank you.
Hey, click it or ticket, all right? It's the law.
I don't have.
Well, Terry, here we are again, meeting up with you. I know we had the Miracle Ride going on. This is something a little bit different. Can you tell us a little bit about this event?
Sure. This is the Miracle Trail Ride and Race, which is a 2-day event here at the Lawrence County Recreation Area. And today we'll have a 110-mile adventure ride on the roads of southern Indiana, some gravel roads and dirt roads. And the park is open for trail riding.
All right, Roy, we cover a lot of rides on this show. Nothing quite like this. Can you explain what an adventure ride is?
An adventure ride is riding, let's say, larger motorcycles that we ordinarily ride on streets, and we take them into adventurous situations. A lot of back roads, some of them are gravel, some of them are dirt. Anything we can find to make an adventure out of it, that's what we do. And in fact, this ride, we rode through the Lake Monroe last week. They've been holding the water in Lake Monroe since the middle of March, and they're just now letting it down, and they've let it down enough that we rode through it last week. We only had about 12 inches of water to ride through, about 100 yards. Wow. So it's things like that we do. We're looking for adventure. We're not just out just riding, we're looking for an adventure.
See, and that's funny because I was going to say something about you riding through Lake Monroe being smart aleck, and it turns out you really literally did ride through Lake Monroe.
Because in the floodwaters, they have some county roads and some old seasonal roads, what we call seasonal roads, that run along beside the lake. And sometimes the floodwaters get up over those roads. So then we can't go through there when it's really high, but as they let it down, it gets down enough that we can venture through the roads again now.
All right, Denise, I'm more of a street rider, so can you explain to me what the event is going on behind us here?
We got a four-wheeler dash dirt bike rodeo. It's about skill and also speed to put together, and it's timed, but there's also penalties if you knock off a golf ball, miss one of the obstacles. If you balance the teeter-totter, it's 30 seconds off your time. And it's for youth and it's also for adults. It's really a lot of fun. We do it for our 4-H.
Really? So it's open to all ages then?
Yes, this is open for all ages, no matter what. Dirt bike or four-wheeler.
All right, man, you getting ready to go out on the course out here. What do you have to do to make this work right?
What I usually do, like for the barrels, on this I get both my tires on the thing, on the barrel, and I go in first and I just go real slow. And then once I get it over there to the red and yellow thing, I just take off.
Just take off?
Take off and try not to knock any of the golf balls off.
So speed's the big thing? You got to go fast?
It's one of the main things too.
All right, Grant, I got to tell you, I was pretty impressed with that. How'd you feel about that run?
My heart's racing.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
So what are you riding?
I'm riding an LTZ 250 Suzuki.
What makes you want to go back out here time and time again? What is it about riding a four-wheeler that's so much fun for you?
I've did it almost my whole life, and it's just something I like to keep on doing.
Do you like that feeling inside when your heart gets to racing, when you've done a good when you had a good ride like that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's like my favorite part.
See, that's a true adrenaline junkie right there. That is your favorite part. You get that heart racing, you're right on the edge, and dude, you nailed it out there.
Thank you.
All right, dude, you're gonna go through the mud bog. What does it take to get through it?
Power.
Power? You know, after you say power, you gotta go, ho, ho, ho. Try it again.
Power. Ho, ho, ho.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so what are you riding?
A Yamaha 350 Warrior.
Think you're going to make it through?
Yep.
Why do you think you're going to make it through?
So we're good power. Ho, ho, ho.
Hard to talk to you with a straight face, dude. You know, you're really clean from right in this area here. You're pretty clean. Other than that, not so much. Dude, how was it going through there?
Not too bad, just like any race mud hole, just a little bit deeper in some parts.
It was a lot deeper than I was expecting. Was it deeper than you thought?
Yeah, it hit a point where it was pretty deep, and that's when I just kind of gassed it a little bit more.
How much fun is it to do that?
Extremely fun.
All right, Whitney, how'd you manage to get this spot under the umbrella?
Well, he's on my team. He's just helping me out. So he brought his quad down here so I'd have a good spot.
Okay, so he's not your like personal umbrella boy that runs around, take care of you?
My big brother.
All right, so you're the boss then?
Well, I wouldn't say the boss, but I try and take care of her.
That makes you the boss. We actually feature women rider on our show. And so when I saw you here, I thought, well, that's kind of cool. Got a woman racing out here. It's gonna be dirty, it's gonna be nasty, and you just don't care, huh?
Yeah, I've been the only girl in the schoolboy class for 2 years.
Is that right? So how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. This is my second year cross country riding. I've been flat tracking since I was 8, and I'm 14 now. So my dad's been racing this 30 plus years. So he fixed my quad up. Looks exactly like this one, but my graphics are pink, and so he just gives me the best so I can do the best.
That is really cool. So what are your plans as you get older, and as you are there other classes you're going to move into and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I am not really looking to get in a pro class, but I want to be almost as good as my dad. He's really good. He gets first, second place almost every single race. He's racing today in the adult class for quads, so you'll see him later. And so he carries on a legend of penny pincher racing, so I want to carry that legend.
That's really cool. And now growing up in it like you have, now you're 14 years old, so you're not gonna get married and have kids for at least a year and a half, 2 years, right? So what is your thoughts going down, looking into the future, 20 years from now? Can you see yourself out here with your kids racing?
I definitely hope that I have a girl. I want her to race. I want her to be as good as I am.
How cool would that be for her to be saying, I want to be as good as my mom?
Yeah, I hope that I have a girl. Or if it's a boy, I want him to be as good as my dad is. I want him or her to look at me and think that I want to be as good as her one day, just like I am with my dad.
That is really cool, and that's what I love about this racing series, is it's so family oriented, and I can tell just by the emotion in your voice, and this is just, it's such a cool thing, and I wish more people would come out and find out what this is all about, because what you guys are doing out here is really cool. So I just want to wish you luck on the race and everything else. I don't know if do you say break a leg on this kind of stuff, or do you say good luck?
Say that.
No,
we don't want to say that.
All right, well, don't break a leg then, just win the race. How's that?
Thank you.
Acacia, I know you guys are doing a new thing here called Maxi Racing, and you got a new show, Follow the Arrows. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Absolutely. Max Racing has been around since, I believe, 2010. That's when they started the races. 2011, it became a full-blown race series in the Midwest here. And now we've got our show, Follow the Arrows. And the epitome of it, it's just amazing because it truly is following the arrows with cross-country here. Cross-country racing is around 6 to 9 mile courses throughout the woods, and it's really a race about endurance, strength. It's not just about speed out there, but of course that helps too. So it's a really cool thing that we're doing out here. We're trying to get it out there to the public so that they can see what this sport is. And sometimes people look at dirt bikes and quads and they think motocross, but there's so much more to it.
All right, you getting ready to go on the race. What do you expect to see out there in the woods?
Not that much mud, not any people down.
What do you do when you come up on somebody and another rider in front of you has gone down on the ground? Do you just go around them, or do you help them up?
I go around them.
You go around them. That's exactly right. All right, Alex, what's your strategy for today?
I'm going to stand up and race.
There you go. There you go. You don't sit on the seat a whole lot, do you?
No.
That's why old people like me, we have to ride street bikes, because we have to sit down all the time. Dad, what's it like for you to have him tooling around the woods like this?
It's exciting. I tell you, we have more fun watching him race than we do running the big bikes. We get all excited. We got probably 15 guys that try to spread out everywhere and just help the kids, and it's probably the most fun family sport we've ever been involved in by a long shot.
All right, man, who's going to win the whole shot?
Michael Danger, 911. He gets it every time.
as a dad, what is it like to watch your son run around through here?
It's complete the race. Let's keep everything intact, make sure we don't get hurt, and then just hopefully the third thing is just hopefully we do good. Just hopefully we don't do any damage, too much money. It's already expensive enough as it is. Those are the things right there. Just hope we do good.
So now, during the course of the race, I mean, this is cross country, obviously.
Right.
So do you ever get a chance to give any advice during the course of the race?
No, not really, because the little bit that he does pit, it's mainly for hydration, fuel, maybe goggle exchange. So no, there's really not much chance to, hey, you're doing something, try this, do that. No, not really.
Of any of this stuff, until last year, and it was like, wow, it's like the miracle ride's still going on. Still, money is still being raised for Riley Hospital the week later. So, explain a little bit about that.
And that's the great thing. All proceeds from this event here today, just the Riley Miracle Race, all proceeds are donated to Riley Children's Hospital, along with the Riley Trail Ride that happened yesterday down here again at the park. So that's such a cool thing. Last year we raised over $60,000, and this is our third annual Riley Miracle Race here for Max.
Man, I'm telling you what, if you guys haven't experienced this, it's easy to remember. The weekend after the Miracle Ride, just come on down here to Bates property here in Lawrence County, and it's a weekend of fun. There's campers. We hung out with some campers yesterday. I'm telling you, it's a weekend full of fun. You're missing it if you're not here. Acacia, thank you very much.
Hey, and thank you to Abate for putting this on, and Stony Lonesome for helping host this along with Max.
That's going to do it for us this week on Still Horse Thunder.
And after watching this episode, I think it's pretty obvious. It's not what you ride.
It's that you ride. That's going to do it for us on. That's going to do it for us this week, right? Yeah. That's going to do it for the.
But it's cool. It's like I said, it's a lot of work, but the reward's super. I knew he was going to do that, but.
Hey, on June 29th. Hold on.
This week on Steel Horse Thunder.
We're here with Steel Horse.
Hey, I'm here with Acacia. She is the host. Tell them to be quiet. You're somebody special. It's kind of a big deal. Shut up. All right, Alex, what's your strategy for tonight or for today? Why don't we do that again? Yeah, you have to talk really loud. First of all, you got a helmet on, so it's hard to hear. And second of all, I'm old. Okay, old people can't hear.